Most commonly asked questions about Dungeons & Dragons. Start off real simple. What is Dungeons & Dragons? Something called a tabletop role-playing game where you create a hero and you go on adventures in an imaginary world. The Dungeon Master creates the story and all the other players play their one character. It's a mix of storytelling, role-playing, and board game. In a video game, if you die, you can restart at the last checkpoint, but in D&D, if you die, you're dead, so the stakes are a little bit higher. Do I need to read every rulebook before playing? And no, you don't. A lot of people read the player's handbook before getting into it, but if you want to let the Dungeon Master just teach you the rules as you go, that's totally fine. Question 3, what's with all the weird dice? Maybe you've seen some pictures or videos of dice in these weird funky shapes that D&D players use. In D&D, the dice are God. You want to swing a sword, you want to persuade a king, roll a die. If it's higher, you might do better. If it's lower, you fumble the bag. The different dice are the D4, the D6, the D8, the D10, the D12, and the D20, which is the king of the dice. You're pretty much always going to be rolling a D20. The other dice are mostly just for things like how much damage you're doing. Is it that thing where you dress up and play in the forest? That's a good question, but you're probably thinking of LARPing or live action role playing. You don't dress up in a costume to play D&D. LARPers dress up in their costumes and they go into a forest or a wooded area and they pretend to be their characters. In Dungeons & Dragons, you just sit around a table and essentially play a board game. Question 5, how long does it take to play? While a single session could be as short as an hour or as long as an all-night marathon, it's really up to the group. Our games are pretty much always exactly 3 hours. And that's just talking about one session. The campaign itself could take weeks, months, years, or you could play something called a one-shot where the story wraps up all in one day. Those are the most common questions I can think of, but if you have any I didn't cover, just comment below and I'll get to them. Hopefully this makes the game seem a little bit less intimidating. It really isn't as scary as it seems, I promise. The main objective of D&D and the main rule of D&D is just to have fun.